I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure I could spell Michigan public school, but I feel like I can try.
I'm really glad that was the first thing that just broadcast. Squic, thank you.
Hello!
Hi, everybody! We're here! So,
That's an everyone problem.
okay, imagine with me for a moment. Get a mental image of the dervish. The old one that looked like a G.I. Joe villain. With me? Okay, now imagine that dervish in a trench coat and hat like Inspector Gadget. Yes, a dervish dressed like Inspector Gadget. All good? Okay, now the dervish has a backpack, and the dervish pilot says, "Go, go, Gadget Copter." And out of the back of the backpack pops a helicopter blade on a pole and starts spinning, and off it goes. You cannot unread this.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. All I heard was robot helicopter backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 dervishes in a trench coat pretending they're an atlas with a helicopter backpack. Hi guys, Parallax here.
Yes, it is the introductions hour.
Yes, Broken Gamer, I am looking forward to getting that commercial. Oh, Squic's quiet again. Well, Squic was very loud earlier, so I had to turn him down.
Yes, it is an outrageous back and forth thing where I am unpredictable. It's
We're gonna
the
go with that.
wild card of the audio. Oh, hey, I found an empty cup. It has a spoon in it.
Speaking of which,
That's right, folks. Welcome back to Squic Stream of Consciousness Radio.
Yes.
So,
It's direct from brain to mouth.
Broken Gamer, I am looking forward to getting that commercial from y'all so that I can use it before the stream. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're not taking that long, man. Production takes time. Good production takes double time.
And I just need to be able to have enough time to sit down and write out that damn commercial.
Sanguine Corvatus Movers.
Yes.
Sanguine Corvatus Movers. We're here for all your moving needs as long as you don't really need it.
I like to move it, move it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to
We like to
steal it.
Copyright.
I like
We
to
like to-
copyright it. I like to copyright it.
Hello, everyone.
Guys, I don't know what the hell's going on. We're 5 minutes into the stream. So far, Squic has told you he can't spell Michigan.
No, Michigan Public Schools.
Yeah, but
I said I could give it a shot. There's probably an M in there.
Nope. Can tell you from experience, not there.
Michigan. It starts with a G, but the G is silent.
Yeah, you pronounce the G like an M.
Michigan.
No, listen, it is Michigan. You'd think that there's an M there, but it's actually on our football helmets.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, so the first letter of Michigan is football helmet.
That's right.
Ah.
That's right. That's right, Vecron.
Wonderful. I have cracked the code.
5 minutes in, the train's already off the rails. It's a new record.
I don't
know
believe
if
in
it
tracks.
is.
I have removed them.
I don't know if it is an actual new record, considering I think there's a couple times we started off the rails.
I think we kind of did this time. Okay, viewer submissions. I'm gonna stop us before we continue down this trail of insanity. Viewer submissions.
Show us the cool things. I have apple juice.
Is that real apple juice or is that kid safe apple juice?
100% apple juice from concentrate with added ingredient. It doesn't tell you what the added ingredient is, just that there is one.
A surprise ingredient. Okay, I had 2 users submit stuff this week. Grimos is demanding, because Grimos is the first of the 2. It's not pea. The ingredient's not pea. How's the car? Yes, the added ingredient is in fact people. Okay, Grimos, you sent us Irby Squad.
Apple juice is people!
Warlax.
What?
My ears.
That's okay. You've
Your
got
ears
2.
are also people.
Well, now it's just getting
They're
weird.
part of a people.
Yeah. Irby Squad. Moving
What?
towards the objective. Very
Okay, I'm going to
slowly.
turn all of you up as much as I can in Discord and turn my headset down. Because
That's fair.
I've
had to do that.
I am getting that that apparently chat thinks y'all are quiet, and
I am a little quiet tonight. Sorry, guys.
and I've never encountered Squic quiet. I'm not sure that happens.
Oh, it can happen, but usually either ironically or when I'm very tired. And right now, I'm only one of those things.
Grimos,
you can redeem all the
Grimos.
water breaks you want. I'm drinking liquid apple and ingredient.
Grimace, tell us about your brigade here, because as I remember, this is your Black Britches Brigade. Broken Gamer.
Fair to Midland.
Okay, I was good.
Fair to
have
Midland,
stealth
broke
legs.
gamer. Still problem, but not as bad as it was the other night. Thanks for asking.
So look at all of them. And you see, here's the thing. I have been at this 3D printing stuff for so long. I'm looking at this, I'm going, that's a Sylogy mech, and that's a Some Assembly mech, and that's a Polygon MechWorks mech. Like, those catapults are Polygon MechWorks catapults. I hope you paid for those.
Behold my stealth legs.
Oh, yes. The wonderful stealth legs.
I mean, look, if that's how we got the Mad Cat, then it's going to be like, torso shoebox.
Torso shoebox.
Comstar torso shoebox. Beep boop. Update. 300 credits.
Hey,
Oh,
friend.
God.
Did
Now
you
we've got
lose your-
microtransactions.
Did you lose your legs in the Ronin Wars whenever Rosselhog broke off? Do you need a shoe, but you're just a torso? You should come on down to Discount Dan's and get yourself a torso shoebox.
No!
Just come on down to Discount Dan's. Buy your Forever box.
Oh, noes. Oh,
Lord
my
knows
goodness.
you'll need it.
I mean, it's Discount Dan, so it's probably just going to be like an Altoids 10. Hello, Fragtastic and Raiding Party. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, my. Howdy
Guys,
there,
check out
folks.
Fragtastic. He does rate us and hang out with us sometimes on streams. He's awesome.
Wonderful.
Yes, indeed. And someone will go ahead and drop the WBPL 76 tag in there, although I'm sure they've seen it. Oh, okay.
Wabipple, 76.
The Bipple.
Wabipple.
Wubbable.
Wibbable?
Come on down to your old pal Bubba J's Mechaplex and see about getting some chainsaw feet installed today. That's right, chainsaw feet. Whenever you need to clear that back 40, and frankly, you don't care how it ends up when you do.
Chainsaw feet, the blades you can ride to work.
Oh God.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to us. Cancel our high energy. That's us in a bucket. Yes.
I am not even going to lie, but the idea of a Kodiak doing a Highlander burial with chainsaw feet.
Is a Highlander burial a wrestling maneuver involving knives strapped to the feet?
Let's go with it.
Is this backyard wrestling surgery?
For
Who's
Max,
Pretty
yeah.
Wizard? Whose is it? Is that Sombras?
Sombra at the moment is going by Halzakar. He has changed his name.
Oh.
So yes, that's Sombra.
Confuse the hell out of us.
I knew.
Okay.
So this is his skink priest.
Skink priest.
They look fairly ballin'.
They do. See, there's his back.
Would definitely offer a chunk of banana.
Yeah. Banana. It will go well.
Oh man, so I have stories from the world I visited last week. The reason I wasn't here.
What was it? Was it alternate cheese world?
It was not alternate cheese dimension, which I still don't get invited to go to. And no, I'm not gonna buy the weird Bezos cheese and call that good enough.
Listen, you know why you aren't invited to the alternate cheese dimension? Because you drink wine out of a can.
Only those 2 times that you know of.
You know of.
It wasn't good.
My wife.
No, it wasn't. You kept saying that.
My wife drinks wine from a can from time to time, but it's the kind. It's the same brand that she drinks out up from the bottle. So you know.
I mean, I could put it in the camping boiler next time.
Do it.
Nobody wants boiled wine.
Not with that attitude.
I gotta say though, the spine there on the skink, damn nice work.
You heard it here, Halzakar. Yes, Car Kick Store is telling you that it is delicious wine from a can. So, apparently, the canned wine she drinks is better than the canned wine that Squic drinks.
That's a very low bar.
Either that or else Car Kick Store has... Well, no, I'm not going to finish that sentence because it could be taken interestingly, and I don't want to do that.
I want you to remember a certain thing about how I know her.
I know exactly. That's why I was going to stop the sentence I was going to say, because I was going to say she's got bad taste, and then I was like, no, wait,
she definitely has bad taste. I've been telling her that for 12 years.
I just work here, man.
Oh, okay.
I just work here. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I need.
Speaking of which, there has been something I've helped you with.
There has. You made me call you sir. It was very awkward.
I did not make you call me sir.
It was right there in the Discord conversation. You said, "Call me sir."
Okay, I'm sorry. There maybe should have been some punctuation, but I was on my phone.
The phone punk.
It was call me, comma, sir.
It should have been. And I called you sir, and you got very surly about it.
Yes, Para gave me a message earlier this week asking if my shop could get some stuff. I told him we could. We'd have to send it out his way. But in order for all of that to take place, I needed to speak with him. Hence where all of this is coming from.
Yup. So now I'm just going to call him randomly at work and give him hell. So we'll see how things go. Anyway, let's get into...
I would absolutely love it. You call it work. Like, can I speak with Warlax? Who?
I need to talk with name redacted.
One fax machine to shitpost to the other fax machine.
Wow.
You just took the sheets of paper and you taped them together and put it through the fax machine so it just feeds continuously.
And not for general release, but Warlax, I'm about to send you the picture that we sent to the front desk with reception without telling them.
Lord.
Oh dear.
Okay, so here, 15 minutes in, this is what we've been working on. Cookie, you're up.
All right, so last week I painted the queen, and I'm not super happy with her, but there she is. You can see she's kind of glorbed a bit, but
Praise
there
Glob.
you
But
go.
Cookie, here's the
Praise
thing.
God.
You've got a really solid base here, and it needs a little bit of cleanup where you overbrushed. But like you're on a great track here.
Yeah,
I like where this is going. The crown area, especially in those flesh tones. Those flesh tones and highlights.
I don't like the flesh tones. Ugh.
Well, tell them to have less flesh about it.
Okay. I didn't do the mix thing, and I thought about doing the mix thing, but I just thought maybe I'll do that next time if I do another one. I don't know.
Well, that's nice.
Squick.
I'm
That's the
just-
nice thing about getting the STL files is
Yeah,
you can have as many shots at this as you want to.
that's very
Squick. Yeah.
true. That's very
Squick,
true.
I must ask, are you in this photo?
Yes, I'm the one in the middle, wearing the hard hat.
I thought that might be you.
Desert Owl, if that's true, Diggs gave me the two sets of actually just the one set that Grimo sent in this week, and that's the only one that I got. So I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying I didn't get it this
He
time.
just sent it in.
Oh, you
so
just sent it
yeah.
in. Well, then it'll be a next week thing because I don't have access to that email.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Blame Diggs.
Queen had a back.
Happy birthday, Diggs.
Happy birthday, Dags. Dags, happy birthday. I
Diggs is
don't.
experiencing a birthday. It cannot be stopped.
There's the back.
There's the back.
It's a little bit glorby too, but
That's
all right.
That's again. This isn't really a problem. This is one of those. You have a great starting place here, and it's like at this point, it's clean up and refine, and you have a great start.
Okay.
Cookie.
I know that Thunder always says that you're your own worst critic when it comes to your own art. So there you
Yes, you absolutely are.
So Cookie.
Without question.
Cookie, I have told
What?
you this time and time again. It looks like shit until it doesn't. And here's the thing. This doesn't look like shit. This just looks like it's ready for the next step.
go. Okay. It looks like shit to me, but then it's mine, you know?
Yeah, I am intimately familiar with that phenomenon. Okay.
As am I, but yeah.
I'm going to be a little bit immodest this week and say I've done a few pieces that I'm particularly happy with, and at least one that I'm not thrilled with. So I don't know what's up next, so we're going to find out.
Which one is the tech priest I asked for?
Actually, the Tech Priest is printed, and it is in a box.
Oh,
I
okay.
know
Matter
you
of
did,
fact-
Owl. I know you did, but it's still my brain is my brain, and my brain keeps saying no, you did shit at it, and so there you go.
Cookie, I wish to speak to your brain.
Well, it's busy. It's painting.
Attention, Cookie's brain. Stop being a bastard. Cookie is doing really good.
Okay, there you go.
This concludes the message for Cookie's brain.
Thank you.
Okay.
Message as follows. Stop.
Okay, this is the one I'm not entirely thrilled with. And I just think he's rough. He's a little bit rough, and like I wasn't starting with him from a clean slate. So I think that's part of where that's coming from, but
Is that supposed to be a Royal Commando orc?
I am not going to tell you anything about it because I got it from Gomic Modeling, and they just called it an Orc Commando with a K.
I like what I'm seeing here, but I so desperately want that stick grenade to be repainted as a roll of toilet paper.
There is one unit out of this pack of 5, I'm going to call them knobs, that's holding a grot real close to his face with his finger over his lips.
Yeah, yeah, they are knobs. They're commando knobs is what they're supposed to be a stand-in for.
Okay.
When I
They're
break out my
very...
commando knob, it's weird, and I need to
Okay.
go back inside.
I don't need to hear about your dick toaster or your commando knob, Squick.
But what about the Bezos cheese?
Praise Glorb!
Praise the Lord.
Oh.
It's too damn late for that, Grimos. Way too damn late.
Oh, you want him to do this earlier in the day?
No, he says don't feed the memes. He
Ah, okay.
says. Like,
Vasser,
no, that ship has sailed, brother.
Lord Grimos, you must understand. This is shitpost. This is what we do.
Oh, my apple juice. Hot damn. I'm going to put it in my word hole.
you know, we used to paint on this show.
Ingredient.
I am painting while I'm laughing my ass off.
Thank you, Grimos. Thank you. This, I finished this up over the weekend and put it on my Instagram.
That looks nice.
Thank you. This is another White Rook mini that I did that actually he was fine whenever I got him, unlike the Battlemaster that I dressed down and put some battle damage on. I took this one and then I painted it up like a new mech, and then I attacked it with a pin vise and a scalpel, and then I added paint chipping effects and damage and soot and that kind of thing, and I'm pretty happy with it.
It looks mighty fine.
Thank you.
The pose there makes me think it's shadow boxing.
It is. It is.
Okay, yeah. Then excellent.
Yeah.
It's like with Chow.
I think I'm trying to remember if it's an LBX or an Ultra, but the left cannon is an AC-20 of some nature, and the right cannon is a heavy PPC. This is a horrifying mech. That's
What mech is it?
This is
Ka-chow.
this is a Patriot.
A Patriot.
A Patriot.
Okay.
I believe that this is a Dark Age era. If it's not
that
Dark
would
Age,
explain it.
it might be
Dark
Jihad
Age is
era.
dead to me.
But it's a Free Worlds League mech, and this is actually a variant. The normal one's artillery.
So what you're saying is that it has the guns of the Patriots.
It does.
God
Oh,
damn
shit.
It does.
Welcome to the Free Worlds League. It's
A
time to
weapon.
go.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
And there's your tie-in to Monday nights, boys.
There we are.
There's guys up at-
No,
that's
the
just a
tie-in
fancy
to
message.
the tie-in to Monday night is two of us are on the Monday night stream.
Hey, you were on
That's
this
true.
stream first.
Multiple ties into Monday nights.
All nights eventually
Oh.
become Monday.
Oh, that's
Damn, that's
gorgeous.
Uh,
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that
This-
one's pretty.
This one was cheating. I'm going to be straight up with you. She is almost all speed paints. Like, there's a little bit of touch up with some regular acrylics, but she's mostly speed paints. And
It
Like-
looks damn good, unless that means I'm supposed to rip on it. In
Oh,
which
you're
case
supposed
I
to.
can, but I'll feel bad about it.
and I'm not saying that, like, it's not good. I'm pretty happy. I put it in here, didn't I?
I've
But,
got a
And you
meat
shared it with
cave,
me,
and
too.
You're about to join it.
This is, this was from D&D as a woman. I think it's supposed to be a gnome, but I decided that she made more sense as a drow, so drow
there you
she
go.
is.
There you
Like,
go.
And then
stabby gnomes are pretty great.
Yeah.
Stabby drow, also pretty great. Maybe don't fight either of them on account of they're both terrifyingly stabby.
This is true. I did have to build the base here because, like, the pose was a
No,
bit
really?
awkward. Well, I mean, it could have been a printed base. I mean, it's a piece of cork, so it's not, but...
I
Wow.
can tell that is not a printed base.
Well,
Okay, see, I couldn't tell a damn thing. I just thought, oh, that's a cool base. I wonder if, like, they're supposed to be sliding down it or... No, I assume that was all part of one print. That is a separate base?
yeah,
That is.
Tasteful.
thank you. I thought about making a different color, but no, I decided she's in the Underdark. Everything is gray. Everything's gray
Yeah,
in the Underdark.
everything's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who
Everything's-
needs color when you're underground?
unless you have a tasteful red cloak.
It's made of meat. It screams.
Well, there
Okay.
goes the taste.
Well, apparently, the drow here is now Lady Gaga, and let's see what's next.
No,
You're
it
gonna
tastes
tell
of
me
man
a drow
flesh.
wouldn't wear a screaming meat cloak?
Now the drow have become the Reavers.
Wait, so the drow have a marauder?
Yes,
That's terrifying.
isn't it?
Oh, that marauder. Yes, I recall
that-
that marauder.
That is a reasonably pimpin' marauder.
So here's
Now,
here's
Hera,
the thing.
I do actually have a question on that one.
Uh-huh.
And it's an entirely a production standpoint question.
Yes,
Do you have the grayscale one of that on this as well?
I can.
You probably should, because that is extremely impressive. So, coming out...
It was extremely by accident.
coming out with my own skill set here, I am going back to school currently to be a photographer.
Oh, nifty.
And it is, very rare that you see something with, color values that just seem to mesh so well, but at the same time where each and every one of the color values is represented in and of itself. The grayscale on this, you can tell where the depth is, you can tell where the detail is, everything works, and it is just gorgeous.
I appreciate that. Also, it was by fucking accident.
I don't care if it was by fucking accident. It was a really nice accident.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. There was there's the grayscale. And when I put this thing together, I was looking at it and I said, "There's something about this that's really striking, and I don't know what it is."
Oh god, now they've figured out the dick toasters are related to the sex robots. All the streams I'm in are merging together into one Lovecraftian horror for the Schwangus.
We're gonna have to kick Squic off of this stream, guys. I'm sorry.
The damage is already done.
But
here's the thing.
Yeah.
The grayscale, actually, the colors on this are very specifically, I believe they're Covenant Guards. They are a late Dark Age, early Ilkon era Marik unit. And also, this is another White Rook model. This is his latest. If you sign up for White Rook's Patreon, it's available right now.
Yeah, but I mean, in all honesty, Para,
yes.
I love the purple.
Uh-huh.
It just stands out so much with the grayscale.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. I just wish I knew how to do that without it being by accident.
I mean, send that to Tex.
Be like, look, I have a picture for you that you will appreciate.
No, here, I have a mech for you that I think that you will like.
I honestly, I'm afraid of just like cold calling Tex with like, look at mech, it paint good, and he's just like colorblind, and I'm like, yeah, but grayscale. And that's right, Mad Ducks
appreciates it. Mad Ducks appreciates it. So there you go. You've got your test subject, your control group already.
Mad Ducks, I'm going to take you out your word, guys. Mad Ducks is a big can of grayscale. Okay, and that's the last thing I had in here. So this is where we are now. These are my hands, or at least this is my right hand again. You've seen this before.
Human meat limb, terrifying. It has fingies.
Eldritch horror hand.
2 of them.
Oh, I guess I did kind of have one other thing here that was interesting. And I think it might have something to do with the orc also. I think I started with this on the orc. My wife bought me something the other day at Michael's that was interesting. I haven't tried it before and I haven't seen anyone try it. And I feel like relatively confident. If anybody knows more about this than I do, it would be Warlax. Warlax alcohol inks.
Ooh.
Yep.
Alcohol inks are interesting.
Yeah,
I haven't ever done anything with them, but I have watched things on them.
Okay.
So alcohol inks are awesome because you can use heavier pigment in them, and they dry super fucking fast.
Okay, here's the thing.
You can also use them in a resin printer to do interesting things with translucency effects.
You can. Now, I'm now being told by my lovely wife that this is, in fact, not from Michael's. It was from Tuesday Morning, which is like TJ Maxx, but smaller.
Okay.
That's the place that has
no
the
clothes.
potato skins with the cheese?
No, I'm pretty sure that's...
that's Fridays.
That's Ruby Tuesdays, and I don't think they're a thing anymore.
Why are there that many days of the week?
Take it up with your congressman. But, that said, like, this pack was a brown, an olive green, and then a crimson carmine, which is to say red. So, I've got one thing here, and I think I actually did the orc skin with this, which is why he might be as shiny as he is. But I have a mech here that was white when I started, and he is this now. I hope that shows up well on the stream. But this is one coat of this stuff. And
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Oh shit! Yeah, that's one
No,
neck, red.
Wait, give me a moment. I've got a thing for this.
Squic got a thing, guys. Like, it's a good looking mech. I like it, and it is like an intense color. And because the alcohol has such a low surface tension, it flows into all the cracks and stuff nicely. The only thing that anyone that wants to try this needs to be aware of is that do not use natural fiber brushes on this.
No.
Yeah, they'll eat them alive.
And water will not get any of this shit out. You have to use rubbing alcohol to clean your brushes.
Yep.
Which is another reason not to use your natural fiber brushes.
But that being said, alcohol inks, as you can see there, do actually go through and dry with a gloss finish.
They do.
Rather than acrylic inks, which are a semi-flat or semi-matte.
Yeah.
Which, actually, talking with Warlax this week about it, I guess I didn't realize that Army Painter Quick Shades are ink washes, which explains why they're glossy.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know that. I thought they were just acrylics. And, Vecron is right. Alcohol is not a problem. It is, in fact, a solution if you've taken chemistry.
But
What color is that mech? Well, Mad Ducks, it is... This is not a joke. I am not going to pull your chain on this. It is fucking red as hell.
It is like the color of one of the brightest apples or strawberries you've ever seen.
Night Clerk, I have never once seen Vallejo paints in Hobby Lobby marked down at all. Like, I am willing to take your word on that, but I have never seen it.
I'm probably messing this up royally, but I'm having fun.
That's the only part of this that actually matters.
yes,
It is
quite correct.
It is turbo red. This thing is this thing is Iron Man hot rod red. It is very red.
So, Parallax, I found its clear real-world inspiration. I've sent that to you separately.
Oh dear. Now I'm concerned.
It's been red acted, says Cantelar.
Ooh.
Cantelar, you fit right in, brother man. You fit right in.
Brother man, let me tell you something, brother dude.
You fit right in.
I'm sorry, Squick. Did you say you were the one in the hard hat in this picture?
Yes.
That is when I've seen you, your beard is not that epic.
It does get slightly unruly.
Oh, dude, that's... Holy shit. That is a compact Chevy that has just been abused. Good God.
Apparently, the seller had, quote, a paint gun, end quote.
I encourage you to drop this link into chat so I'm not having to go through and save all these and then post them, but oh my God. A 1992 Chevy Cheyenne, which I will point out, in fact, the suspension and frame on this are so shot it is bent in the middle.
Okay, I'm dropping an image link here. If I can figure that part out.
Too much paint, not enough water.
There we go.
There we go.
Let's see if that auto bans myself.
And he's gone.
You are a mod, so you can get away with shit like that.
The fact that
unlimited petty authority.
the fact that somebody edited the dog red is
yeah,
perfect.
Let's see this.
Okay, so this is an Axeman. White Rook also did this one.
Oh
and
wow! Oh wow!
Yeah. He made one with a claymore. He made one with a katana. He made one with a warhammer. He made one with a battle axe, and he made one with a mace. And
I was about to say, he made one with everything but an axe, but then you said battle axe.
He did make... Actually, he made 2 battle axes, so... I do get a lot of STL files from White Rook Mad Ducks through his Patreon. He doesn't post them anywhere else. If you join his Patreon, you get whatever is current and the option to buy his past models for $3 a piece, and you get all of his variants for that. And it is, frankly, a lot of his models are of staggering detail. The purple Merit or Covenant Guard Marauder here is one of his. A lot of my favorite models are his, actually. So, yeah. Anyway, tonight I have a couple of things. I picked this up off of my mini factory this week because it's the last week of the summer sale. And I thought I'd do something a little bit more eclectic. This is something very along the lines of, let's say, Fallout Raider. He's a very dedicated Fallout Raider that's wearing the skull of antelope or a deer on his head. It's very impressive. And then there's the other one, and I'm gonna let Warlax tell you about this fella right here. Warlax, what do I have here?
I don't know. Stream hasn't caught up yet.
Has on my end.
Ah, that looks to be a Guiron Veza Space Marine.
Space Marine,
Greg.
Now, I do want to make a point here. This is not a Warhammer model. This does not duplicate any existing Warhammer model. Games Workshop has not made a model like this. And I am not infringing upon anything when I have a print here of something that does not otherwise exist.
It is a hammer of battle marine from space.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
It is, in fact,
it is a
battle
War
maul.
Mace 40 million.
It is a Battle Maul 50,000, a space communist army man.
Why'd you have to make him a commie?
Because
Space
Guiron Veza are
Tau.
well, Gui Veza is literally human helper. Guiron Veza is a space marine that has joined the Tau Empire. It has only been theorized so far because no space marine has joined the Tau Empire.
Now, the flip side to that is that there are, how shall we say, code words for searching for certain Battle Maul models. If you were to look around on certain sites, and it's possible that Space Communist is one of those key phrases.
Okay. That Cannibal Chicken.
Cannibal Chicken, Prime Beef. Prime Beef is another one.
Yep.
I'm happier with this than... Okay. We're all right.
Everything's fine.
Yes,
everything's
fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing to see here.
Stop asking questions.
Yep.
So,
there is literally nothing to see here. Please go elsewhere.
No, I'm good.
So,
I'm good.
Let's see.
What are we sewing?
A needle. We're sewing a needle into a cross-stitch pattern so that we know where it is later when we need a needle. So I've got that. I've got Raider. I've got a couple more. You remember we did the GIF a few weeks back. I've got a couple of his buddies here that I've only just started.
Okay.
So, Warlax, what color would a Tau Space Marine be?
Magenta.
Well, I have that ink right here, but
the question would actually have to be is which Space Marine chapter would most likely fall to the greater good, and that's kind of not very well known.
Yeah.
We can make this infinitely worse.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, it's about the space communism, brother. Let me tell you, we've come down from on high to share the greater good with an orbital stride.
I already did a professional wrestler mech 2 weeks ago. We're not doing another.
But they could fight professionally
one
atop
of-
the large table.
No more
Step-
wrestlers. Yeah.
That is also
Step into the
you know
round
what?
circle, boys.
You know what? In order to provide a challenge, stay with canon and provide something interesting rather than an ultramarine. Do Imperial Fists.
Did you just... now I have to do yellow? Okay.
I said I was going to make it interesting.
You didn't say you were going to make it fucking hard.
Okay, fine. Do you wish for something?
No.
else?
You've thrown down a gauntlet now. I just have to find my zealot
Ooh,
yellow.
free glove.
Okay. Zealot yellow. Here's
Hey,
hoping.
Cookie, I'm gonna send you a short video of 2 very large tortoises going absolutely ham on a banana.
Okay. I'll watch it later. Not while I'm trying
Oh
to
yeah,
paint.
yeah. No, you're in the middle of things. But for later, you will have tortoise ham banana. I'm not rephrasing.
I don't want to hear it again under any circumstances.
Do you want me to send you the tortoise ham banana?
Well, yes, but I don't want you to
Okay, I
say
will
that
send you the tortoise
again.
ham banana.
You're gonna. Now that you've said you don't want to hear it, he's gonna say it all night long.
I know. I know.
Okay, I think
Okay.
I've got the big stuff done.
Oh shit! Now I've got to look up Imperial Fists and like
Technically, it's
I
2
know
bananas.
I know that they're yellow. I'm not sure if
I'm
they're
so
Yellow, black, red.
yellow, black.
So
red.
thankful for watercolor paper. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Okay, yellow. Mostly yellow and red. Looking at it.
Yes, but black is technically a secondary color for them
Okay.
because the bodysuit.
Okay, I think maybe we start on the smaller stuff.
The armor is hard, but the body is soft and squishy.
The body is spongy and bruised.
The moment that I understood the weakness of my flesh,
I downloaded an update.
Did you download more RAM?
.com.
Guys, you have to forgive Squic. When the .com bubble burst in the late 90s, he really wasn't ready for it. It's affected him ever
I was
since.
there. I saw it with my own eyes. Pets.com, because pets can't drive, sold their sock puppet to another company, and it was weird. We had screaming horrors shilling Quiznos on the evening news.
I love the Spudge Monkeys.
We had Bat Thumb as a legitimate movie available on DVD.
Guys, Squic's seen things you people wouldn't believe.
he's seen gets
Web vendors on fire off the shoulder of Amazon.
Amazon, when it sold nothing but books. I
eBay
was at
vendors.
eBay when they ran commercials in San Francisco. I've seen the Real Player headquarters building.
Oh shit,
The what?
that's a thing. Real player.
Oh God! I blocked Real Player out of my fucking memory.
I downloaded Winamp when it was still available.
It's available again.
Winamp's awesome.
It's available
not
again.
as awesome
Red versus
anymore,
Blue
but it-
on a Winamp stream, and I didn't know what it was, but I had a T-Mobile sidekick that I used to call into a call-in show because I had minutes available.
We listened to Winamp when it really kicked the llama's. It really whipped. I'm sorry we did this last week. Really whipped the llama's ass.
We used Trillion to contact all our friends because
Hell
half
yeah.
of them were on one thing and third of them on another, and
Half of them on AOL Instant Messenger. You had some ICQ friends going around.
Yahoo
a little bit
Messenger.
of Yahoo Messenger.
Nobody used that. Microsoft Windows Messenger. Nobody did that.
Well, people did use MSN
a
Messenger.
little
Not
bit
Not really.
business friends, and yeah.
I had an AIM client for my BlackBerry.
Oh,
It wasn't good.
no.
Trillion? Trillion was an app that made everything easier because it's kind of like
It was a multi-client.
It was a
Yeah.
user interface that allowed you to log into all the instant messenger applications at the time.
And that
It
way
was
you
a
didn't
third-party
have to-
multi-client.
Yeah, you didn't have to have 16.
I was
Apps
there
put on
before tabbed browsing,
Oh, don't talk about the Dark Ages.
where you could get Maxathon web browser, which was just Internet Explorer, but with tabs.
I used Opera for a while.
Hey, I still remember my first web browser was Netscape
Navigator.
like
Hell yeah.
version 2.
Oh, yeah.
Those
Yes.
people went on to make Firefox.
Yes, it did.
I viewed the internet through AOL dial-up.
No shit.
I have been there. I have done
You could
that.
go to AOL keyword Nick for your favorite Nickelodeon things.
I did that once, and my parents never let me go on again because I opened up like 70 windows.
I never had.
You could download an MP3 eventually.
In the days of the Wire of Lime.
Oof. Yeah,
Oh.
modem screamed, and my friends used to really be angry with my roommates used to be angry with me because I would be on the phone all the time because I was on the computer, and it's like, no, well, I'm paying the phone bill, so you know.
Oh, Battle.net, yes. Yes, I remember the ancient times. I had an HP Jornada with a compact flash wired modem.
Squic, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bust your old man bubble real quick, okay?
Yeah, what you got?
I had a Commodore 128D with a modem.
Yeah, but that was cool, and the HP Jornada
It was
never
not.
was.
It was not cool. It
Did
was
have
the
a
internet.
Dell Axiom X51V, like the last of the great PDAs.
Look, I started on an 8088 and a PC Junior, so there you go.
Broken Gamer worked for the phone company back then and spent 2 days rebuilding the phone line from the central office to his apartment in order to get the fastest dial-up speed possible. 56K.
That was big
damn.
shit.
It
That
was. Hey, you remember the days where everybody would look around and be like, yeah, man, someday I'm going to get some money and I'm going to get a T1 line.
Yep.
And nobody knew what a fucking T1 line was.
OC48. As long as we're dreaming, dream big.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get a sound system and it's all gonna run on Toslink wires.
Ooh. Hey, whatever happened to FTDI? That was like a weird standard that I never got to play with, and I'm sad.
Why did I know if I brought up a weird audio cord standard, you would immediately have used it?
I mean, Toslink isn't that weird.
Okay, but it is very audiophile.
Is it? It's
Ogg
Toslink is a
level audio
standard-
file, dude.
It's a pair of standards that make a lot of sense.
Yes, but it only works for an analog signal. It doesn't carry data. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Well, maybe we're thinking of different things. I was thinking of Toslink as the alternate term for SPDIF.
I don't know SPDIF. Toslink was a plastic optical fiber cable that was introduced in the 80s.
Yeah, that's SPDIF. It can be either optical or carried over copper. And yeah, you're right. It is bizarre, especially because you can get hybrid cables that will do both.
Oh no, I missed a spot. And now
I'm sorry, not hybrid cables, but hybrid jacks that will do both, and they're fucking weird.
You see? I said they're fucking weird.
They are, in fact, fucking weird. Can confirm.
Now, Para, what I do with that is on the super long shoulder pad that he has on the one side.
Oh, they're the same.
No. Oh, they are?
They are.
Are they both long style?
Yes.
Oh, I'd do, either white or red on those in order to give him a little bit more fun stuff.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably what I'll do is there's a big section on either side where there's band, big section, band. I'll do the
Okay.
band in red, and then there's a circle embossed onto it,
Yep.
and I'll do that in white. And then, I don't know, paint a big upward pointing arrow or something. Make him a tactical Tau Space Marine. Why the fuck not? I'm not doing a little skull on this thing.
And Spara, you say cat scanner. Do you mean the Q cat?
Tonight, the channel has turned into old men talk about technology.
Old people talk
Old
about
folk,
technology.
I
thank you.
apologize. I apologize.
I
Old
fed a
folks
VCR a
technology.
sandwich.
Let's see. I want the blue-gray. Where is blue-gray?
I don't know.
Runic
White
gray.
What color primer, boys? Will wants to know.
For what?
Depends.
what?
Flesh or metal?
For assembled Eldar ships, and we'll soon start brush priming. What?
Okay.
All right. Brush
Okay.
priming. You want to do?
I was going to
Go
say
ahead,
one. I wouldn't do brush priming.
I wouldn't, but if he wants to do brush priming, he can.
The question really becomes like, do you want to work in like some built-in shadows? Do you want it to have kind of a flat color pattern? It depends on what your goal here is. Depends on what kind of paint you're going to use.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to buy an airbrush. You can do it with a rattle can.
Get some Krylon or whatever and that kind of thing. You pretend like you're, a tag artist and spray paint your things.
Yeah, guys, if you can, for a moment, entertain chat, I will be right back, and I will grab the rattle can primer. I did everything you're looking at here tonight. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. No, as far as it goes, it kind of depends on the craft world that you want to go with, but in the vast majority of cases, craft world Eldar, I'd actually do an off-white as your standard
That's an
primer.
interesting thought.
Well, yeah, because the reason you're doing an off is because in general, when you start adding colors to it, white doesn't look white. White just looks like an absence.
Yeah.
Hence the reason you want to do off-white, because no matter what color you're putting it up against, it will...
It'll give you a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, it'll give you a little bit of color in there to make it so that it doesn't appear that it is completely gone and out.
Oh, in what circumstances should each color of primer be preferred? My bad.
Okay.
Ooh, can I give the
Take it away, dude.
Quick 30-second answer, and then you can give the correct information?
Give it the quick 30-second answer.
If it's metal, black. If it's flesh, white. If you're not sure or you want to be weird or you just want something that does anything, gray.
That's actually fairly good. As far as the three basic colors for primer, you have black, white, and gray. Now, the reason you would use black is you want a richer color. Not necessarily a brighter one, but a richer one. It will go ahead and add shadows and effect to your color that you're putting down, and is honestly what I tend to use for all of my 40K models. Gray is excellent for neutrality. So you keep the colors the way that you paint on the colors. It doesn't add anything, it doesn't subtract anything. White, when you're putting that on, it tends to be a much brighter color when you are putting it on. So yellow will appear to have a color value, +1 or +2 to what it had been when you were taking it out of the pot, the paint pot. So the question is do you want to brighten your color? Do you want to darken and make your color look richer? Or do you want the color to just maintain and be put on?
Now, there are other factors that go into this aside from just color. And real quick, I'm back. This is what I used on all of these. This is
Dancing can.
Rust-Oleum Ultra Matte. Now, there are questions about whether or not it being Ultra Matte is a good thing or a bad thing. I prefer it because I can use it more broadly. But going over something like with speed paints, like what I'm doing here, white. Always.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, speed paint only works over white.
I mean, it will do some stuff over gray or black, and don't do it over black. It'll work over gray, but like it really excels over white.
I've seen Thunder put it over black and then dry brush the white on where he wants the highlights.
I mean, you can do that.
It can be done that way. However, because it tends to be thinned, in order to get its pooling effect, you tend to have to go over black like 2 or 3 times in order to get the color to stand out.
Okay.
Now, like I said, this is me just going over white. This is one coat of white on these Raiders breeches. And
It looks like blue jeans.
yeah, that's one coat of runic gray. And that's what going over white gets you on these. So, and also this is effectively one coat of Zealot yellow over white. So, like with speed paint, and honestly, the other thing is with speed paints or with washes, a gloss finish might be better just because the difference between a matte and a gloss varnish or a finish is that the matte finish has particulate in it to make the surface less smooth, which is, why it doesn't seem to reflect so much light. So,
but if you want shiny things, you may want to put the...
But more importantly, the surface on the gloss one is very smooth, so something that is supposed to seep into cracks like a wash or a speed paint will do that more easily over a gloss finish.
And here's the other reason that you should have both a gloss and a matte, and that would be for decal work.
Yeah, fucking decals.
You actually want to put decals on over a gloss.
Yeah. So you can move them around.
Use the matte. Yeah, and then use the matte over top of that.
I have strong feelings about decals. I don't like them.
I do too. I don't tend to do very many of them, but
Some people love them.
I will hand paint details onto a model before I'll use decals.
Some people love them, I'm sure.
I'm staring at my Tau decals that I still haven't used, and I've got like 4 sheets of them.
The only decals I have in the house right now
Back when I started, they came in white. Now they don't.
I've got somewhere around here, I've got some Mechanicus decals from the only Battletech box that I have, or Battletech, the only Warhammer box I've ever bought. And like I bought a box of Scutarii, and like they came with a bunch of that's the only decals I have.
Yep.
I have used them on some mechs just because big skulls are universal.
Yes.
Now you can headbutt people with fist.
Nothing weird about that sentence.
That's your job. You're the guy that punch everything, right?
I punch many things. Some of them explode.
Get 'em, Punch Fister.
Yes, Pandora shall taste of my fisting.
Oh, Lord.
Phrasing.
He knows what he's saying.
I know he does. I know
he knows.
Ah, but can you prove it?
I have no interest in it.
No, but
okay,
that's okay.
So
we're moving right along.
Now I'm actually going to try this. We're going to see how this works. I have
Like
put out
flavor
some...
test?
Yes, flavor test. Tastes like alcohol. I am going to try the alcohol inks over this. You know, I wonder if this won't reactivate the speed paint medium. Because,
Probably.
I mean, it probably will, but I'm wondering if alcohol will do it. Because I know water will, I know speed paint medium will. The alcohol might be, in a sense, dry enough that it won't. But it doesn't matter, I'm going over it anyway. It's fine. Fine.
Okay.
Nobody ask any questions.
You break your hands.
No more
Power
questions.
will break hands. Power will break hands.
Power will break your hands.
Ah, you fool! I have auxiliary skull hands!
Hey, do you want me to break those too?
Impossible! They are constructed of beranium alloy.
Not sure that's a good thing. Like that doesn't sound terrifically durable. Branium sounds like something you'd want to protect.
Yes, you would think so, and you probably should. It's very expensive. It's basically jelly. I may have to rethink my strategy.
Branium alloy. In fact, forget the alloy.
It's just uranium.
Maybe it's just a brain.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Brain Maline. Oh god. Yep. Welcome here, guys. It's Monday.
So I got like 14 4-year-olds to throw up rock fists today. So
Awesome.
I think I think I win on that.
That is an accomplishment. I had
Yes.
reports to write today and I didn't finish them, so you did better
man.
than I did today.
Yeah.
That's right. Boring employment talk.
Oh, I just spent the entire day trying to hunt down a weird device that nobody stocks, and those who do don't want to do business with us.
That is to say, they charge lots of the monies.
No, not even that. Just without naming any names, our company does some freight forwarding. So we're like, hey, guys, we have a warehouse up here, and we need these parts for it. And they're like, okay, cool, we can do that. And then like an hour later, yeah, we looked you up, you're a freight forwarder. So we're going to need a wire transfer. We don't trust your credit card. You can also use PayPal. And it's just like, we are a real company, goddammit.
No, you can't prove that. We found Squic's button, guys. Push it. Push it.
Grum, 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 grum. And I can almost understand where they're coming from, kind of. But, I mean, come on, guys. This isn't the kind of thing somebody just did. Oh, Will.
That's not gonna
Damn
help.
it.
You knew that was coming, didn't you? And if you didn't, you shoulda.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's on you, Squic.
Wow, it's coming and it's on me.
Yes.
Oh, that's concerning.
Split hand eggplant.
Splayed plant leg hand.
Split.
What, like the elf?
Yes.
I'm Splayed Plant Leghams, and I'm here from the elf continent. Because humans are bad, but we like your cash. We'll take it.
All right. So this is a discussion that I have had with a coworker multiple times about elvish names.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We have gone through and we have decided that there is a game that you can play with elvish names. And that game is
Monopoly.
Prescription Drug
Oh,
or
yes.
elf name.
Yes, I've seen that video.
Oh my goodness.
Prescription
That's a pretty
Drug
good one.
or elf name.
Yeah.
Adderall
on
for
board.
wise.
Yes, I'm also on board with the all elves are Boomhauer.
Ask your doctor about Celebrimbor.
Yes, ask your doctor about Celebrimbor. How about Valium? Valium B? Adderall the Jittery.
Adderall the Jittery. Actually, Celebrimbor does sound like a drug that you're supposed to ask your doctor about. That's like,
Right?
this drug is meant for vitamin D deficiency. By the way, it's not just a vitamin D supplement.
Bold of the advertisers to assume we have the money for doctors.
So I play a daughter of man on Lord of the Rings Online, whose name is Calabrian, and yeah, that fits right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just one of these things that we have discussed this, and it has really kind of come to my attention that elvish names could very easily just be
Drug.
the name of a prescription drug.
Or
Every
vice
one of them.
versa.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. The drug companies were like, we need a name for this, and somebody's like, dude, I was reading.
Lord Motrin, the unharmed.
Well, it's way better than, like, you give it to engineering. It's like, yes, this is make you shit yourself pill. It also cures headaches, but that's not what we remembered.
I mean, at the same time, it could also be.
Why didn't you remember that it helped you with headaches? Because we were shitting so much.
It could also be like dietary supplements. Like, who remembers Olestra?
Ugh.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh god, Prince Valium. I had forgotten.
Prince Valiant.
I need to rewatch Spaceballs.
Yeah.
I've got a hot take on Spaceballs.
Oh.
It's the least good Mel Brooks movie.
That's where you're wrong. And I can say this on account of having seen it.
I've seen it.
I also have seen it, and I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of with Para on this one, except I would say it is the second best or second worst Mel Brooks movie.
Now, I want to make clear, I didn't say worst. I said least good.
That's the thing.
I mean, in a
Broadly
sense, yes,
synonymous.
I am not going to say any Mel Brooks movie is bad. That's where I'm coming
because that would get you lynched.
Also, it would just be wrong, so...
Yes.
Okay, what is your opinion? What is the worst, least
Silent
good?
movie.
I'm not sure I've actually seen Silent Movie.
I haven't either, so I'm fine with throwing it under the bus.
Just gonna go back to my room and watch the 12 Chairs again.
Why do you have 12 chairs in your room?
Because that was the name of a Mel Brooks movie.
Is that like 12 Angry Men, but with staffing cuts?
Yeah.
12
Alright,
Angry Men. 12 Angry Men. That we actually only have like 4 men, but we have all of the chairs.
We didn't have the budget for that many actors. Shut up.
So we just put Ryan Reynolds in all of them.
12 moderately irritated women.
Ooh.
Para,
Hi.
we are very glad that Clone Commando Man is waterproof.
Oh no, what did you do?
I just knocked him off of the top up here into my paint cup.
Well,
Smooth.
do tend...
Dive! The enemy will never find us in here. The murky waters will protect us as we go forth in the infiltration
Wait,
mode.
who's drinking
We're gonna
this?
pop
Why would you do that?
up. Fuck.
I will say I have never drunk my paint water.
You're
Well,
lucky.
that's the nice thing with watercoloring, which by the way is what I'm doing tonight. It's I've got a huge bucket thing that's dirty on one side, clean on the other, kind of thing. It's a split thing, so it's very different than my drinking container.
I am not touching that. Like, I'm gonna let Squic handle that one, but dirty on one side and clean on the other there, Squic. What do you got to say?
I consume your human water as is demanded by the chat.
Oh.
I will continue to drink my ingredient, also with apple juice.
The extra ingredient that goes along with all of that, chat, is microchips.
Yes.
Appletini microchip adventure. I don't actually know what an appletini is. I imagine it's a martini, but instead of the slice of lime, you just have a whole ass apple.
What the fuck martini are you getting with a slice of lime?
Man, I don't drink. I had the canned wine, and that is as fancy as I have been.
It's a martini. It comes with olives.
You don't drink, says he who did that one thing that one time. We're not
Okay,
talking
that's
about...
true. I do not drink fancy. I drink what is available when social drinking time arrives. And, like, the Kraken did not come with olives or a lime or an apple. It came with regret.
A big ol' helping of it.
Which was purged, and then I went to bed.
Oh, sweet Lord. Yes, while leaving your camera on, if I recall.
Oh, man.
This may have happened.
I don't
Squic
remember
does not
that
recall.
part, but I don't remember most of the second half. No, I remember most of it. I remember I was hilarious.
You were hilarious.
Oh, well, that's good.
I wasn't drinking and I was laughing my ass off, but that's like a normal day, though.
But Cookie, laughing
What?
with or laughing at?
Yes!
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's fair.
With or at? Both.
All of the above.
Omnidirectional.
Exactly.
Oh, you can swap out the laughs real easy in that one. It's an omni.
But yeah, anyway, so back to the appletini. Are they just like shoving two apples onto like a wooden straw and just dunking them in and going like, here you go, is fancy?
I would say it probably depends on the recipe. If I had to guess, I would say that it is made with a flavored vodka.
Oh, so
Yeah,
they're not just
probably
dunking
so.
apples in it and calling it good?
Yeah.
That's a little bit disappointing, actually.
Sorry.
Now,
chat's going to tell me, oh, you're wrong, Para. I don't drink mixed drinks. Like, the mixed drinks that I drink are, like, super turbo simple, Manhattan.
yeah, water and paint.
Water and paint, old-fashioned, mint julep, that kind of thing.
Is there a drink called water and paint?
There should be.
Yeah, it's right here. Tastes like speed paint.
My Mac is a bit bow-legged, by the way, guys. Sorry.
You've replaced its legs with bows? Brilliant! It has artillery limbs!
Caramel appletini. Ooh. I don't drink, but that sounds interesting. Of course, I'm a sucker. I am painting an atlas in watercolor.
Ooh.
Big Scully face?
Big Scully face.
We do like big Scully face around here.
Yeah.
I mean, they like
I
on the
just have-
X-Files, too.
Figure out what to do with the background.
I mean, can you draw it like the inside of a German beer hall?
I don't know. I will, however, put a Stein in. I'll put a Stein in there for you.
Thank you. Deutschland, Deutschland.
Über alles dead.
Da, da, da.
But like everything about this mech shoots urban mechs, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yes, it does now.
The Urban Mech is fired exclusively from the rare and elusive AC-30.
Yes, it's a 30-ton projectile launcher.
Yeah. Irby with a jetpack.
You know, I'm regularly astonished that, to my memory, of the modern-ish MechWarrior games, I'm calling that from MechWarrior 3 forward, so don't at me. The Urban Mech didn't show up in them until MechWarrior 5. I mean, online, but I'm not going to count
And
online.
I'm going to say there's a reason for that.
Is it because it's very slow?
Oh my gosh.
It's a very slow special purpose mech that really didn't have a place in the wide-ranging battle that was the bread and butter of those games. It's a specialty gun-heavy, basically a walking turret that is absolutely taken apart by anything with enough maneuverability to take advantage of it, which in those games was everything.
Yes, but let's think about MechWarrior 4 for a moment. MechWarrior 4, yes. MechWarrior 4, in which every base had...
Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stop you right there and look at Squic and go, what do you have against MechWarrior 4, Squic?
Oh, nothing. It was just low-hanging fruit.
Oh, okay. Because MechWarrior 4 is where I got into all of this.
Yeah, MechWarrior 4, was that the one with the mobile field bases, or was that 3?
They both had them.
Was that the one where the MFBs were, like, talking mad shit?
I don't remember that. In 3, they were 3 separate, like, vehicles that had to, like, arrange around
the one
you.
I'm thinking of
Okay,
then.
yeah.
Yeah, and if you lost any of them in the campaign, rest of the campaign, okay. You got 2.
Yup. Now, 4 was on Kentaris. I don't remember which planet in the Kentaris system, but yeah. It was during the FedCom Civil War.
I don't play MechWarrior. I don't play it because I can't do more than one critter at a time.
And see, you guys are talking MechWarrior. It was fucking great.
I got my teeth on MechWarrior, but also on Genome, which was kind of awful, but also fun. A little bit of Armored Core, which up until it made the jump to Xbox and everything just feels really big and slow and dumpy now, was my go-to for fast-paced mech combat.
Was your go-to because there wasn't a Gundam game?
Not really. Like, I didn't care about Gundam or what have you. It was just maneuver, fight, and there were a lot of harsh trade-offs that you had to make. And you had to make them quickly.
Yes, and it was from Software. They had a different name at the time, but that was From Software.
That and... I don't know, it was nice playing in a weirdly dark world that you had to piece things together from, even if I didn't fully get it at the time. But I'm still... You know, I'm still bitter about something in there.
What's that?
I beat the original Armored Core.
Okay.
I got there, and I flatlined 9-ball. And that was a pain in the ass. And not one person in the house would shut the hell up so I could hear the ending cinematic.
You know, Squic, YouTube exists now.
I mean, yeah.
But the moment's lost, dude.
Like tears in rain.
You have a memory card, so just leave the machine on all night.
Oh, baby. That's some 90s shit.
That was premium 90s.
I remember I had one memory card for my GameCube.
Oh. And, Kai Harper, I get it. You can build a killdozer. It's just that if you get shot, it costs money to fix. And if you don't get shot, it doesn't.
What's a memory card? I had to load the little cartridges every time.
Okay, you had a game with cartridges. That's the thing. Whenever you moved over to systems that were running off of discs, they didn't have onboard storage.
Yeah.
Were you being sarcastic? I guess you were being sarcastic.
I was being sarcastic. I played the first games I played were Gorilla and Snake on DOS.
Fair. That's fair. I played Lazy Jones from the Commodore 64 on my 128. Which had some bitchin' ass music on it.
I actually had cartridge things. How's the car? They were a PC Junior, and you could get, but I didn't have I didn't have Q Basic on that, but I had some other stuff on that. Messed around with some other stuff on that. It was really weird. Anyway,
you remember Lazy Jones on the Commodore 64? It had a bitchin' soundtrack. It really did. Then again, I am a sucker for any music that was made for the SID chip. Which, of everyone here, the only one that I expect to know anything what I'm talking about is actually Squic.
I checked out for a moment due to important messages coming in through a side channel. Sorry, one more time.
The SID chip.
Sid, was that the weird Yamaha synth chip?
No. It was the
No.
onboard sound card for the Commodore 64.
See, I was never a Commodore guy. I never had the chance.
Battlestar. Wookie says Battlestar for the Apple II.
Ooh. Now we're just all going to be like, look how old I am.
Exactly.
Oregon Trail and Oregon Trail, the text-based one with the blue background, where if you want to go hunting, kind of aim your angry swarm of bees at the thing you can't hit.
Yep.
Or the good Oregon Trail, where you have like the white silhouette and you can just spin in a circle and declare your rifle a machine gun.
Yes, but the problem with that one was you still had limited bullets, and you could only carry 200 pounds back to the wagon.
That was a problem. Unless you buy 1,000,000 bullets and just keep saying, nope, fuck leaving, it's hunting o'clock. I'm leaving for Oregon with 8,000 pounds of meat.
Well, I'm going to leave here from the Missouri territory and go to... Nope, I'm going to hunt here. I'm going to become a meat salesman. Right here in St. Louis.
Billionaire.
Right here in St. Louis, boys.
That's how you got a lot of cowboys, ranchers.
Here is a dramatically old joke for everybody. Who remembers Gallagher?
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Watermelon Man's.
Gallagher had a joke. Not just hitting a watermelon with a mallet, but he had a joke that was... They were called settlers because they got somewhere and they settled for it.
Yep.
He's not exactly wrong.
I'm not sure if this is awesome or awkward, but oh well.
What?
It's fun. My mech, the proportions are awkward, but he's okay.
I'm an Atlas.
Yeah, he's kind of a derpless or something.
Then let's call
I'm lumberjack in it. I'm okay. Work all night and I sleep all day.
We'll call him an
Something like
Akuma. It's okay that way. The Akuma, the Draconis Combine's budget atlas.
There we go.
I've actually been very confused by that over time. The Akuma, the budget atlas, that's not actually cheaper than the Atlas in C-Bills.
Wait, can we get a discount Atlas where it like smells like funk cheese and you just take it through the car wash a dozen times and it's fine?
What
That's
is
most
it
Atlases.
with you and cheese, dude?
I'm hungry, but I already ate, so I dream of cheese.
That's bad for your tummy.
What, dreaming of it? I could
Yes.
make it real.
No, dreaming of it is bad for you.
No, dreaming of it's fine. It's the actual eating of a whole bunch of cheese.
Dreaming of cheese has
How
been...
much cheese are we talking here?
I don't know. It depends on the person.
The state of
I dream of
California has
cheese.
found that dreaming of cheese may cause cancer.
Ah. Pling joke, please. Pling joke.
Somebody quote something. Oh shit. Somebody read what Grimos has said. That's a
Here's a
lot.
concept for y'all I've been playing with for a Battletech BPL cannon. The Legion and the Ox needs mechs. Yeah? Well, the Legion probably lacks fans all over the place, so here's an idea. You have a Merc Force parked near a target region where the designs you're after, or at least native, are commonly used. They take contracts from nations' rivals, using the contracts to salvage target machines and mechs. An example could be that someone in the Legion likes Jenners and needs a resupply. Resupply comes from a company parked on Draccom border, where they take jobs and salvage as many Jenners as they can, then ship them off, or hand deliver them to force the needs to the force that needs resupply of said vehicles. Sorry, I'm fighting the chat, which keeps moving. How dare! It is active and there are words inside.
active and words inside? No!
You just defined Squic.
Yeah.
Accuracy. There we go. Well, at least the sky is pretty. All right.
The sky is indeed pretty. I've looked into it. The sky, that is. I've looked into the sky.
Grimos regrets nothing. Which is good because,
No regrets.
No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
I have so many questions.
Full life consequences.
Gordon Freeman's brother.
God damn it.
God, I don't remember his name. What was his name?
Was that Gordon Freeman?
Mick Gordon.
Oh, God. Yeah. See, the only one I really remember is the Half-Life if the AI were self-aware. But the AI is self-aware. Yeah, that. Good night,
Person.
I'm trying. My eyeballs no work. I lean in.
Oh, Reynolds. Boffle
Okay, yes,
Reynolds.
Boffle Reynolds. Okay, cool. Yes.
Sorry about background noise, guys.
Guys, it does seem that we may need some donations to get Squic some reading glasses.
That's
I
right.
have regular glasses for my cursed dark spheres of vision. They are made of meat jellies and inferior products.
Are they made
That's
of?
why I filled them with apple juice.
Are they made of? Gray matter titanium, or what did we say earlier?
That's not the port the apple juice goes in, sir.
Baranium.
Brainium. There it is.
No, not brainium. Baranium.
Bahrainium. That's right. They're
Bahrainium.
made of the nation of Bahrain.
Yeah, it has folds for extra strength. Excellent. Very good, Will. No, I mean, I've got glasses. I just need to go in for an optical appointment, and that's a pain in the ass because the only one locally that takes my insurance is Lens Crafters, and they're fine, but I've got a bone to pick with the lenses from my last set, in that there are manufacturing marks on the lenses in the viewing area.
Ooh, yeah, I'd have taken those back.
I didn't realize it at the time.
Hey, Squic, I have a question.
Understandable.
If you're already putting apple juice in your ocular orbs, have you considered using Zimzam?
I do not want my eye bones enhanced disproportionately. I use it for my regular skeleton, not the one I wear to special events.
My special event skeleton. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. Squic's special event skeleton.
And we got Spara there trying to get away with sneaking the universal greeting in.
Now with 100% less capellans. So, is that inferior products or is that actually superior because you don't have to deal with capellans? That's what I
I'm
want.
trying to remember the ball weep, ground weep, nanny ball. Yeah, okay. It took me a minute. I had to find it. It's from the Transformers
we are being
movie.
Judged by the Overbear.
Yes, Overbear. What is it?
We got an aloe. I don't know if an aloe is a good sound or a bad sound.
I mean, it's a spiky plant.
He's not wrong.
He is not wrong.
You're not wrong. You're just an asshole.
All right.
There.
I'm going to stop.
What are you going to stop?
Well, no, maybe I'm not yet.
I believe in you.
Cookie, it's about time you stop smoking. Right now, Cookie wants a cigarette more than anything on earth.
Cookie has never smoked in her life because My dad smoked, and we lived in a house with a wood stove, so my lungs are just bad naturally.
Ooh, yeah, no, I feel you. I don't have any good advice or solutions, but I feel you.
I have solutions. Most of them are alcohol. Like
God
this.
damn it.
This alcohol is red because of alcohol ink.
Do not consume.
Why are my insides red?
Do I
Because
need to
guess they're
gargle this
usually
microphone?
Yes.
No. Alcohol Inc. now with more alcohol, correct?
That's right.
I gotta say, I don't think I could deep throat this microphone. I would die.
How about
Oh, hey,
yeah.
a banana. Thanks, past me.
Welcome to the BPL, folks.
I have an attention span, but I choose not to use it.
You have an attention span. It's roughly 15 seconds.
I have an attention span, but they're all toll lanes.
Squirrel!
I'm helping.
What?
You're
What are you
something.
helping?
My sanity levels go down.
Yes,
That's
it's
what
like
he's
bowling.
helping.
Lower scores are best on the golf course.
Sure, dude. Okay, finding highlights. Glorbing highlights on. I like gouache, by the way, just so you know.
What is gouache?
Gouache is paint that is halfway between watercolor and acrylic. It's opaque, but it acts like watercolor.
Ooh, I have never encountered such a thing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm gonna write that down somewhere.
Gouache. It's like a French word.
Ooh. Yeah.
Exactly.
So my daughter has been helping my wife do Duolingo in her French because lovely wife had to learn how to read French for her PhD. And
I need to do French. I need to do my Spanish tonight.
And she was.
Well, thank you kindly, Overload 77.
Oh yes, thank you muchly. What did I miss?
They're following along.
Oh, good.
Welcome to the crazy, dude.
I'm sorry. I don't think we're really representative of everything else that goes on this channel, but I don't know if we're more or less insane.
No, we're about representative.
Oh,
we're
okay.
just, yeah.
I'm in like 3 shows, so whatever I do is by definition average. So I'm making it weird.
Yep, that Squic makes it weird. That's
Anyway, you were talking about your wife and her French.
Daughter has decided that she's going to sit down with her and help her with it every night now.
Oh Lord.
Now, daughter is 7. Daughter is still learning to read, but daughter has decided that it is her job to read everything that comes across the screen, which is very cute, and it's good for her and whatever, right? And it's Duolingo, so none of it makes any fucking sense to start with, right? But she insists every time she does it, she looks at my wife and says, "Mommy, it's time to do your Spanish." Every time. She's learning Spanish in school. Clearly, this sounds kind of like it. That's what she's doing.
It is a Romance language. At least it's not like she's learning Hebrew or, Arabic or something. And it's like,
yes, my 7-year-old's learning Aramaic this week.
right? No, I mean your lady.
No. Frankly, I would be really amused if she was learning Aramaic. That'd just be funny as hell to me for no real reason. But I am reminded, my niece, who is my daughter's age, younger than my daughter by literally a week, 1 week.
Right.
She, at her school, they've recently started studying Greek and Roman mythology.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very exciting. And
have her read Percy Jackson.
Well.
Or have it read to her.
Here's the thing. My niece is very... Her attitude is very odd, because she came home from school and she was telling her parents, and my wife heard from both of them, her brother and her sister-in-law, about this. So it must have been a good story, because she got it from both of them at like the same time.
Right.
And she was telling them about Romulus and Remus and the founding of Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets to the end of the story and then said, and then, I don't know, Romulus killed Remus cut his head off with a lawnmower or something, whatever. And that was her attitude. That was legit her attitude. Cut his head off with a lawnmower or something. And then she walked off.
Yeah, no, if my history classes were more like that, I would probably remember more history.
So,
Give me the close enough. I have a very short attention span.
So, Para?
Uh-huh.
I just used a great deal of those dry pigments, and I have sent you what I have done.
Oh, no.
He's made a Pepsi can.
What?
Is this why you do things like put Piss Wizard and hot dog water in the channel toilet?
What?
Is this
What?
That
because
is a lot of pigment powder, Squic. Wow.
That
Warlax, sorry.
Warlax.
Whoa.
I'm so lost right now.
Actually, that's not too much at all. That's just a lot of the stuff for texture.
Ah, okay.
I'm very lost.
That is a lot of snow that then had pigment powder put over top of it.
Chat wishes to view.
Well, Para has the ability to get the stuff.
Para has to move all the shit so he can get to his keyboard. Okay, let's see. How does internet
Settle down,
work?
children.
I wish there were an easy way to
Easy
have
button.
like remote control of multiple video streams so I can pipe them in for you guys in real time, because I'm the only one over here not doing art. I'm just here verbally shitposting.
Now, I would make the point that you were telling me earlier tonight that you're working on getting your painting station set up so
That
that
is
next
true.
week you can paint along.
I won't actually be here next week. I'll be in Alaska.
Again? More Alaska.
More Alaska. I will be in Anchorage. And
He'll
what was
be
supposed to
signing
be-
books. He'll be signing books at the Barnes & Noble in Alaska.
Oh, jeez. No, what was supposed to be a quick and relatively straightforward, okay, Wi-Fi here sucks, fix it, is now going to be, and also we need a whole new security camera system at this other site on the pronto because of background reasons I won't get into that are being a pain in the ass.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I genuinely enjoy the challenge. What I don't enjoy is missing the stream when if I had been told I was doing a second project in the first place instead of after booking travel, I could have still been on remotely. But now my Thursday night is probably going to be full of being 40 feet in the air.
What about your Monday night?
Monday night, I should be back because I'm flying back on Monday.
Cool.
Look at all that
Building,
rubble bubble.
That is what we call rent controlled at this point.
Yeah, I kind of decided to go ahead and do something here and put it together, and I felt, oh, hey, you want to know what would be cool? If a bomb dropped in the middle of this, building, and that's the reason that the building is not...
What
No,
what
for,
if
like, battle terrain, I quite
Stalingrad?
like it.
Yes, what if Stalingrad? Exactly.
So I have a terrible idea thought question.
Yo.
Okay, I'm here
How do
for
you
it.
feel about a billboard on the outside?
Oh, I'm cool with a billboard on the outside.
Okay.
What should
I mean,
it say, Squick?
Man, I don't even know. I'm just thinking it gives you an interesting way to get to higher ground and also provides some kind of cover depending on the game system you're playing in.
Which reminds me, I'm going to ask Chat this question. Hey, Chat, how you doing? You have a good week? Have you ever played Fallout Wasteland Warfare? Because I'm moderately interested in that game system, but not like Modifius Investment interested.
Is that the one that was on one of the bundle sites a little while ago? Well, God, I guess about a year ago?
Like it's a
bunch of STLs?
mini war game. Like it's possible.
Let me check my OneDrive because I might have this.
I'm more interested in the miniatures. Like that's kind of my hang up is like I am far more interested in the painting of these things than I am in the playing of them.
So I have heard nothing but good things about the minis, but all of them are resin, which is
Well,
not to say much considering you're already used to working with resin, but that is the one downside that I have heard people talking about.
okay. Spara, have a good night.
Have fun out there.
I'll miss you next week. Spara is secretly Squic. Oh man, we're getting more looks from Diggs.
Oh no, not more looks.
I don't know. We got that smile and then text face.
I bet you that he is doing that because that picture is still up.
And it's possible.
I'm about to send you a thing, so
Well, okay, then you send me a thing and I'll just swap out this picture for that picture. If I can remember which fucking picture this. Good God, I've got so many layers. I'm like an onion or a cake or
Or an onion cake.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, that was the right one. Whew.
Yeah, the one I got was
there you go.
Okay, thank you.
the Urban Apocalyptic Wasteland.
Ah,
See, it's kind of derp, but there you go.
It's a little dirt. That's okay. It's like cave painting Atlas.
Yes, there you go.
So I didn't actually get the rule set. I just got a bunch of weird, cool minis and some terrain, including Wasteland RV.
That doesn't sound like Wasteland Warfare.
It probably isn't, but it is cool.
oh. But there, I have officially made a full-on crater in the middle of a snowfield.
Like
It's
you did.
sideways.
That's not
Because
sideways now.
There
There.
you go.
That Atlas is an entire mood, and I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Yes, but what is the mood?
Monday at 10:15 in the morning.
There you
I
go.
got out of bed for this.
Oh,
This is bullshit.
Mom,
I
we have
coffee.
Atlas. We have Atlas at home. Atlas at home.
It is delightful
Okay.
and better than I can
Okay.
do.
That's now the name of this piece, Atlas at home.
I quite like it.
Atlas at home is staying in that corner for the next 17 minutes. Atlas at home gets to be the mascot for the rest of the stream.
Atlas at home needs to be on a fridge.
Give Atlas at home to your kids and say, "Here, I made this for you. Go put it on the fridge."
ask your doctor about Atlas at home.
Atlas at home, because sometimes you don't feel like a 100-ton battle mech.
Because sometimes, fuck off.
It looks like the popular Tau army, says Sea Winter. Oh well.
By the way,
I wanted to do something mechanical.
This is where Towman is so far. He's pretty yellow. He's gonna take some work here. Like I'm gonna have to put a varnish on him and do some touch-ups with regular paint. But you can certainly see the direction I'm heading here, right?
Oh yeah, that's actually looking quite nice. What are you gonna do with the power sword?
The power sword will be blue. Or actually, let's go ahead and I've got the paint that I've got a paint here that'll do for it for the color, and then I can.
Are you gonna do a metallic underneath it?
No, I'm probably gonna aim for an NMM, just because I don't do that very often, and I don't get many opportunities.
Alice at home, and now in an even easier to take suppository. So
You can take that Atlas and shove it up your ass.
That sounds very uncomfortable for everyone involved.
What is it in a star cheese helper in Tau speak called again?
Guiran Veza.
It's called a gooey
But
duck.
how did we go from shoving an atlas up your butthole to Tau Space Marines?
Because that's what I'm painting.
It's chat. It's chat, Squic. You know how chat is.
Okay, understandable. Yes, I too am blaming chat.
No,
nice-
no, they said to put a stein of beer in it, so I put a stein of beer in it.
Hell yeah. It also fills that empty area on the bottom right very nicely. I like it. It's good.
Dun 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 da 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 da.
Because
The wonderful things it does.
You were right there.
Mexican
Just check my
food?
receipt and
New Mexico's got good Mexican food. Toilet obliterator. So.
she's
all
not
I know.
she's not wrong, but I am going to throw this out there. Every state in the Southwest you go to that says we've got great Mexican food, they're all radically different from each other.
And they're all Tex-Mex.
No, New Mexico
No,
is different
Mexico
than
is
Tex-Mex.
No, yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, no. Our state question is red or green, and that means what kind of sauce do you want on your enchiladas?
Green.
Now, here's the even better thing, is that when I was in New Mexico, the green chili sauce was so prevalent, it was available as a topping at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can drink green chili cheeseburgers at Mickey D's here.
Yup.
I'm sorry. When is the next flight out?
Now, I'm gonna hold one thing against you on this, Cookie.
Yes.
I was on the interstate between Albuquerque and Socorro,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a Carl's Jr. on the interstate. And I said, Carl's Jr., that's West Coast Hardee's. I'm going to stop and get some breakfast because it's breakfast time. I'm going to get myself a killer fucking biscuit. And then they didn't have biscuits on the menu, and I will never forgive them.
Biscuits on the menu at a burger place.
Motherfucker, McDonald's or Burger King, like all of the...
McDonald's does not have a biscuit. McDonald's has an archaeological hockey puck with
Okay.
grain-related qualities.
Okay, that's fair. But here's the thing.
That is fair.
East Coast, like, Hardee's is breakfast. Hardee's is where all the old men go from like 6 in the morning to 10, drink coffee, complain, and argue.
I'm sorry. Waffle House. Waffle House.
If you have a Waffle House.
Who has a Waffle House?
Oh, bless you.
Albuquerque has a Waffle House, I think.
Para, this is where I will allow you to say that.
Which one?
Bless.
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless your little heart.
My heart is fully ensconced within my
Right.
traveling
Right,
skeleton.
if we get to come to Texas, should we bring some green chilies?
Yeah. I'll trade you some Thai chilies for them.
I mean, I'm up here in Washington State. We don't have Waffle House. We don't have In-N-Out Burger.
You don't have anything good, do you?
I mean, we've got some pretty all-right Chinese food. Like, we've got teriyaki shops out the yin-yang.
I've also been led to understand that you have coffee kiosks and scantily clad women.
I'm not a coffee guy.
I do love the
Not
fact
either.
that that's where you went with that. I'm not a coffee dude. Toilet obliterator? No, you have a Wawa's. I've been led to understand that that's your answer to all things in Philadelphia.
Okay, so if you've got a Wawa, you probably have Tasty Cakes, and I'm jealous.
Tasty cakes are good. We've been getting them down here in like
Nice.
in the convenience stores. So, or no, is that the ones? I don't remember. Yes.
Off screen. Yes!
Hi, Wookie.
Oh, we got 10 minutes. And, let's see. Bully Snake, maybe they were better, but they bought out Hardee's 20 years ago, and they still make a better biscuit than basically any other fast food place.
Okay, what if
They
you
have-
get drive-through Cheddar Bay biscuits?
And that's not breakfast.
Anything's breakfast if it's the first meal of the day. This is the hill I will die on.
Well, I mean, you're gonna then. That might be what you had for breakfast, but that doesn't make it fucking breakfast, bro.
It literally does. That is the definition of breakfast. It is the breaking of the fast, of the overnight sleep.
No.
It is your first meal of the day. I don't care if it's like a 3,000 ounce steak. That's just a cow. I don't care if you're eating a literal cow.
3. Alexa, how many pounds is 3,000 ounces?
3,000 ounces is about 190 pounds.
That is not a cow.
It's a portion of cow.
I don't know if chat, could you hear that answer?
That is a child cow.
That could be like a goat.
It could. It'd be a very large goat.
Yeah, it could be a large goat. Maybe you're having a large goat for breakfast. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying if the first thing you eat when you wake up is a goat, that is your breakfast.
That might be your breakfast, but that doesn't make it breakfast food.
Yes.
No.
If you are eating it as your food for breakfast, it is in fact breakfast food.
So the 1960, I think, 7 song by Chris Christopherson, in which he makes a comment what was the song? The song is Sunday Morning Coming Down. He makes a comment that the beer he had for breakfast tasted good, so he had another one. So beer is breakfast food.
Yes.
Beer is not a food. Beer is a beverage.
No, but he had it for breakfast. He said he had the beer for breakfast.
He misspoke or was factually incorrect. Humans have this thing where they can just say things that aren't true. It's weird, I know.
No, I will say that there are certain beers that are breakfast.
Shiner beer.
Guinness. Guinness, which is just a bread loaf that you drink.
Shockingly
Breakfast for
low
dinner.
calorie. Shockingly
Breakfast for dinner,
low.
I will allow because it is a shortcut phrase, meaning food that is traditionally served for breakfast, transposed in time slot into being served for an alternate meal. That does not make that food any less breakfast food. It is simply food that is traditionally used for breakfast, served at an alternate time, thus breakfast for dinner. I will allow that.
Now, here's the thing. I'm going to turn that around on you. If Brenner is breakfast food served at a different time.
Brenner is just sparkling Taco Bell.
No, Brenner is a Scrubs joke.
Oh, okay, carry on.
That if you have Brenner is breakfast food at a different time, then by definition is not everything else that is not traditionally breakfast food its own variant of Brenner.
I can't argue for or against Brenner, since that's like arguing the legality of a nickname.
Okay, let me put it like this.
Like, you can't
Is
be
it-
Chud Grundo. I know Chud Grundo. It's a nickname, man. I don't know what you want.
Is it or is it not a crime against humanity that Whataburger in Texas serves a breakfast burger?
I have a follow-up question. What is a Whataburger?
Whataburger makes some of the best burgers you'll ever eat.
As long as you're getting
That
out of the
sounds
middle of the menu.
Threatening?
Oh, that is fantastic.
The
I have a follow-up question. What is a Whataburger?
Whataburger is awesome. Grimos and Ducks did a thing.
Oh, what did
So
Okay, what thing?
there
I
is a
must know a thing.
thing.
Show thing.
What'd you do,
Whataburger's
Ducks?
pretty amazing.
Whataburger's fine.
Uh-oh, dumb stuff happened. I
Dumb
love
stuff.
dumb
Okay, everybody
What's
has to
going on?
stop. Let's go see the dumb stuff. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the...
Let's all go to the lobby
And download
Doves
some
a
bullshit.
Bottleneck, but you just can't find it in stock anywhere? Well, look no further. We here at Bubba J's Mechoplex have a system in place to get you the Mac that you
Whataburger's
want.
really good.
So here's what you
With
do. You
the
come on down to
linoleum.
our branch and visit.
Whoa.
You ask about our aggressive strategic acquisitions.
I did
division,
have
and we'll take
ears.
care of you right. He contacts his
Come
agents
on, I
out in the
didn't
field
do
that-
that loud at all.
Okay, I'm going to have to finish that later.
But it
Because
was
we've
high.
got 6 minutes. 6 minutes, guys. 6 minutes, or Diggs is going to make another face at us. Here's the thing. I will fight someone over a Whataburger patty melt. Like, that'll happen. But if it's just like the regular Whataburger, I'm as happy to go to Wendy's. Now,
I like Whataburger.
Now, that said, you used to be able to go to Hardee's or Carl's Jr. and get a thing called the $6 burger. I would fight someone over a $6 burger, too.
The thing about Whataburger that I like is it is the only one of the few places in the world where I can go where I can get fries I like and a burger I like.
Ooh, that's okay. I'll give you that. I will give you that one. Although
Shake
again, I will put down. I can do that at Hardee's because they will give me a hamburger I like and then fucking curly fries.
Ugh, I
Shake
don't
Shack.
like- Shake Shack's
Shake
all right, but we
Shack.
don't have any. We don't have one down here.
I don't have one near me either. I've got to drive.
No, I mean like I don't know that we have one in the state.
And Shake Shack just sounds like a poorly constructed restroom. You get inside, you sit down, and the walls start rumbling.
You know, I know you meant to say sit down, but I absolutely heard you say you go in and you shit down.
I mean, that's also accurate, yes.
You go in, you shit down.
You just shit down, boys.
No, I will not take Five Guys. Five Guys does great burgers, terrible French fries.
Oh, is that the one where they just keep shoving potatoes in there until
Yes.
they create a starch singularity?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, here's
Okay,
the
yeah.
other thing about Five Guys I have an issue with is I like Five Guys burgers. They're good. I took my son there once last year, and the two of us walked out. We each had a little cheeseburger and split an order, a regular order of fries, and it was $24.
Yep.
That's a problem.
So
It
the
is.
nice thing about them, though, is if you're
I have
coming
two
off
teenagers,
an
so you
18-hour
know.
shift where everything has fucking broken, and you've been dealing with vendors, and you're just half punch drunk, you've kind of unfucked things, and it's time to go home, they're available.
This is
That's
true.
fine.
Yeah, but I mean,
don't
like,
care.
that's like saying
Give bag.
that's
Give
like-
bag food.
that's like saying Jimmy John's is really good because they're open all the time.
Jimmy John's, I like their bread. It's not
That's-
necessarily a popular opinion, but it's mine, and therefore correct.
I like Firehouse.
Firehouse, I've had their stuff. It's a much more aggressive bread. They've got really good ingredients.
Aggressive
The
bread.
sauce selection, I think, is more of not necessarily an acquired taste, but a regional one. I've got nothing against them. Oh, I do have something against them. The waiting time. I would like my
Yeah.
sandwich within this century, please.
That's-
We haven't had any problems with the one we went to, but it was
That's my problem with Whataburger is I can order in the drive-thru and it takes them 10 minutes to get it to me.
Yes, Thunderclap, the reason that every third sandwich is free is because they've overcharged you for the other two.
Yes, but it feels fancy.
I don't
Sparkling
care.
sandwich discounts.
Sparkling sandwich discount. Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is all right. I think their bread is too thick and their sauces are too aggressive.
Guys,
Okay,
Not
tonight,
flavor profile wise, just that they add them with a ladle.
All right, Tubby's Submarines.
Tubby's I have not been to, so I don't have an informed
No,
opinion.
you're not going to have
Blimpies.
you're not going to have an informed opinion because Tubby's is extremely regional, and fuck you.
Understandable.
I want to know your opinion of Blimpies.
Crystal
Blimpies,
subs.
Blimpies I haven't been to in a while. Quiznos. Oh, Quiznos. Their bread was good, but not that good. Their sandwiches were all right, but not that all right. And their prices were,
We're definitely
Not
not
great.
all right. Guys,
Their prices
apparently
were
this
20
just
years in
turned
the
into
future.
a show where in the last 5 minutes of the show, we're just
All
going
of
to
us
talk about
realize
this.
that we are hungry.
Also, yes, I've been to Culver's. Yes, every time I go north of Houston, I know where there's a Culver's right along the interstate. And yes, I always try to stop there.
Listen, I like Culver's burgers. Their fries are
Yes,
and
but
I'm not one for fried cheese curds.
I was going to say there's a very important thing you left out, and that's cheese curds, and like nobody else has that. Not in a fast food place outside of like
Yes, thank God.
the northern Midwest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where am I?
Yes, you're very near that.
In the laser north.
We have a good representation of America. We got the Southwest, the sort of Midwest, and the Northwest, and the Southeast.
No, I am in the Rust Belt. I am dead in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I will claim both the Southeast and South Texas, because South Texas is its own weird fucking beast.
I grew up in California. I moved to Washington. The West Coast is mine, and I don't feel great about that.
Well, Squic, have people told you that there are other coasts?
I mean, there are, but I have family on the East Coast, and they're perfectly nice. But having visited the East Coast a few times, I can say it's a lovely place to visit. Y'all can go fuck yourselves with your streets that are 4 inches wider than the narrowest part of the car.
Yes, I do actually have a problem with the upper Midwest in that it is extremely flat and there is nothing to see.
You see,
I'm fine
you
with
should
flat
move
and nothing to see.
You see, Warlax, you should move back to the place of your grandparents, where there are things and geography.
It has come across my thoughts before. Yes, the Northeast is fine. What we have here is no, I don't like it because it is flat and there is nothing there. Yes, there is plenty to see. There is a tree. There is a lake.
That's excellent. You can build a trebuchet and really just like yeehaw your stuff onto somebody else's problem land.
Yeah, you're right. It is a lot of sky. It makes me constantly look up there and go, God, I wish I were somewhere else.
Well, what if you wear a hat with a large brim?
Well, I grew up out here where the sky is, so when I go northeast or southeast, I get claustrophobic.
No,
wait.
That's perfectly fine.
I guess you're in a part of New Mexico where it's not like canyons and mountains, but like my experience with New Mexico, mostly because when I was surveying across it, I had to spend the most time walking through mountains and canyons, was very mountains and canyons.
Yeah, no, I'm over, there's some, well, I grew up between 2 mountain ranges, so it was a valley, but the rest of it was open sky. You know, there was, on 2 sides of me, yeah, there were mountains, but the rest of it was open sky.
Coincidentally, guys, in case you've ever wondered about this, if you're...
And you know I have.
I'm sure you have, Squig. If you're ever doing land surveying, wandering across the emptiness of western New Mexico, and then suddenly you're in the middle of the very large array, it is very disconcerting.
The BLA is cool, though, you have to admit
It
that.
is fucking awesome. But it's very strange to like look up and then suddenly, oh, look, 50, 40-foot satellite dishes. And I don't have any phone signal. This is strange.
Oh, what states make up the upper Midwest? Okay, we have Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Wisconsin, and half of Illinois.
I would also make an argument here of Iowa. Like if you're counting Ohio, I'm going to count Iowa and the Dakotas.
Well, they're the same thing. Ohio and Iowa are the same thing. Flat corn.
Here's the thing.
Yes, the Ohio Wota corn.
Ohio has Southeast Ohio. That is Appalachia. So, like, there are parts of Ohio that have interesting geography.
I will once again point out that there have been more astronauts from Ohio than there have been from any other state because they are attempting to leave Ohio.
My daddy was born in Ohio.
And he got out too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yes!
He did.
Ohio is not a place people wish to go to. It is a place where people move from.
I am aware of the existence of Ohio.
Now,
Also, what time do we roll until?
we're
Yes.
done. We're done.
Oh, okay.
We're just bullshitting at this
I mean,
point.
to be fair, I don't think anything comes on until, let's just say, at some point tonight, Coffee Baron decides to run something.
No, that's fair. I just normally run my mouth until somebody tells me to knock it off.
I think we've done that several times now. It hasn't worked yet.
I mean, that doesn't mean I
Hey,
listen.
thank you for that subscription there,
Oh,
Raven.
Wingless Raven, thank you so much. Ohio. Yeah, well. Oof, pretzel bomb.
All right, let me check something real quick.
Squic is checking something, and then we're going to sign off for the night. But we need to see what Squic is checking, because...
How do I get back out of... one moment.
Guys,
I must click buttons.
Squic has locked himself in the bathroom.
You cannot escape human bathroom with buttons.
Depends on your bathroom, dude.
Okay, guys, this is where Tau Space Marine has ended up tonight. I will have to keep working on him. He's got... Much like I was saying with Cookie, he has a good base coat down. He's gonna take some refining.
He's looking quite nice.
He's undefined.
No, he looks damn good.
Thank you. Now, on the other hand, I only got this far on creepy ass Raider, but I'm pretty happy with where he is. He is very well suited to speed paints.
I love his blue jeans. I know they're gray, but they look like blue jeans.
I love that specific speed paint because Runic Gray is a blue gray, and it's fantastic.
It works.
I only have Gravelord Gray.
Gravelord Gray is also good. I've used that for everything on our good friend here, the Space Marine, that's supposed to be black. So, folks, Squic, what were you looking up?
Oh, nothing of import.
Nothing of
so we're all
import.
good here.
All right, Squic was not looking up any importable goods.
Okay, what were they exportable goods?
Grumble.
Squic was looking up cars not available in the American market that are less than 25 years old. They are not importable. So there you go. If somebody out there in the 56 of you that are watching at this very instant, and you have like a 1996 or 7 MGF, let me know. I'm looking for one in left-hand drive. Nobody has that. Nobody has that. It's fine.
Well,
Okay.
Somebody has that, but you're gonna have to go out and hunt for it.
Listen,
Owl
the one...
just posted a pic looking over town in Discord.
What's that?
Desert Owl just posted something looking over his town in Discord.
Yeah. And
No,
also,
in all honesty, Para, the one person here that might have that keeps subscribing people.
and
Is
also,
that a fact?
hey, thanks, Kai. Have fun out there. Be well.
Hey, Night Owl, if you're there, do you have an MG? Huh?
No, I very specifically said an MGF 1996 or 7 left-hand drive. I have narrowed this down to where it's like the European market exclusively.
He has responded with he does not have an MGF.
Damn. Okay, that's all right. Wait. You know where an F is, Desert Owl? Huh. Because that's weird. They were never in the U.S. market. Anyway, it is 8 after 11 in the Central Time Zone. It is 8 after midnight in the Eastern Time Zone. And our time is, how do you say, up? So we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night because some people still have to work manana.
Yes.
Me.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so not me, but... And I also only work half days on Friday, so... Don't get too excited. I work 10-hour days the rest of the week. But,
We are nerds. That's kind of why you like us.
Yeah. Well.
So is this
All
the
right.
part where
Good
we
night,
talk
everybody.
about the infinite cheese machine and the what was it, the thundering sex toaster or the
Okay, I was about
pasta.
I was about to call our viewers
Bad
fucking
macaroni.
degenerates for being here, but Squic, you're a fucking degenerate. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Right, everyone.
I can't. I